Hello and welcome back to Cosmic Cassie. If you are new, thank you for joining us, and if you are returning, I appreciate you coming back. I'm glad it resonated enough for you to come back and watch me again. This is going to be the mid-monthly updates for all the zodiac signs, and so we're going to do timestamps down below so we'll know who's going when. These are not going to be in order for the zodiac signs, just so you know. So I already have the order that I wanted to do down over here. For all of my monthly readings in general, weekly, whatever it is, I always recommend that unless about 90% of what I'm saying is resonating for you, don't take it. The way that I channel my messages as well as read the cards is to be full storylines, so either all of it's going to resonate or not. Love can be about business, business can be about love. Just take that piece however it resonates and shows up in your life. Otherwise, if I am trying to channel a message, I will try my heart. What I'm trying to say, if I channel a message, I'll try my hardest to make sure that I'm letting you know it's channeled. Sometimes if I stop the message and get distracted from it, I lose it like that. So also, if I get energy about a predictive read, something in the future happening, I'll let you know that as well. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Check your sun, moon, rising signs, guys. Also, I do have merchandise on my Etsy shop, which the link for that is also going to be in the comments box. And it's a clearing and protection kit. It comes with like candles, some spray. It even has like some incense and instructions on how to clear and protect on a weekly, monthly basis. So definitely check that out. Let's go ahead and jump into this. All right. So the first one that we're going to do here is going to be Virgos. Virgo, as soon as I jump into your energy, Virgo, physically I'm feeling like lower abdominal pains maybe. I don't know if I would say they're pains. I'm feeling like aches and pains, a little bit of a headache, a little bit of throat ache. Like just aches and pains around your body. You guys could be really affected by the energies that are happening right now with the planetary shifts, as well as like there's a lot of people that are going through some ascension processes, ascension symptoms. Virgos, you guys could definitely be experiencing that. If you're not familiar with what those are, definitely look them up. I'm not going to dive too much into that right now. But I am getting a lot of aches and pains. But they're not aches and pains that it would be from like overworking. It's aches and pains of just like growing pains almost, and that's why I'm getting a feel of ascension almost. Guys, your energy is like very, it's draining. It's draining and it's drained. So you being around other people right now might be draining their energy without you even realizing it. Sometimes we can turn into energy vampires and not realize that's what we're doing. Some people intentionally do that, others do not. Virgo, I feel like your energy is at a low point right now, to the point, like, I just feel really fatigued, really exhausted. Like, if I'm around other people, I'm definitely draining their energy just so that I can function within a conversation. I'm getting like a lot of like, what do you call it? Like focused chills on my body, almost like shivers. I just don't feel good. I don't feel good at all. But it's not like I have a cold or flu or symptom or something like that. It's like, that's why I think it's ascension. I think these are like some ascension symptoms. I just feel really exhausted right now. Like really, really energetically fatigued. Heavy energy, weighed down. I could rest and sleep for days. That's the kind of energy I'm feeling, Virgo. Let's go ahead and jump in. Thank you. What do we need to know about Virgos? What does Virgo need to know for the middle of March? Virgo channeled, no. What the message I immediately got for that was like, get ready, set, go, or like go set or go setter, go getter. I keep getting like go setter, but it feels like energy is about to pick up. It's about to go fast. It's about to happen. Things are about to come in. Things are about to get done. We have the Sun. Go setter, go getter. What does Virgo need to know? Oh my God. We'll take the ones that did flip over. Actually, well, I guess we will. The one that hit the table was Ace of Coins. The ones that fell over, King of Swords, the Death, the Four of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Virgo, it's almost like I get so many aches and pains on your body. And the message that I'm getting is, it's an energy of you guys are sitting in a place right now where you have spiritually, emotionally, mentally outgrown something. And the last step is to physically outgrow it. And this is what all these aches and pains are. This is what like this low energy is, this fatigue, this exhaustion. There's something that you have physically outgrown, Virgos. And it's like you've already spiritually outgrown it, but maybe you're not ready to like physically leave yet. You're not ready to actually get up and move somewhere and leave something. And so you're experiencing a lot of like physical pains, but they're not real physical pains. It's like it's like your spiritual energy has a completely different vibration than the physical energy that you're in. And the physical energy that you're in is being surrounded by a situation, a person, some kind of environment that like that energy does not resonate with you anymore. And it's actually like it's making you sick almost just by being in that frequency, in that vibration, because it's time for you to leave. It's time to move on. It's like it's done. It's over. It's time to leave it. It's time to get out of that energy. It's time to find a new situation that aligns with your frequency, with your vibration. Okay? There is a new situation that's waiting for you, but it's almost like you need to it's not even force yourself, because you feel like you don't want to be there. You know you don't want to be there, but you're not leaving yet. But it's like you're either in this energy or you're about to step into it from the middle of March, where it's like the longer you stay in this energy that you're like completely out of, like outgrown, that no longer resonates for you, the more difficult it's going to be to stay there. Okay? That's the energy I feel, because I feel very uncomfortable. I feel very squished. I feel lots of aches. I feel lots of pains. But it's like, it is your decision, but it's a decision that you're going to make and you're not going to want to make it. And we have the Hermit energy. So it's like, it's time to really get into your own energy here, Virgo. It's time to take time for yourself here. And then we have the Eight of Cups and the, Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups, Seven of Cups. And so it's very, and then the Ten of Cups just came out. So it's very much like the more energy, the more time you spend being in your energy and getting into your own energy, i.e. like meditating, going within, trying to figure out like what's going on, what does my spirit want, what does my soul want, where am I being guided, what makes me happy, really going within yourself, kind of isolating yourself from others at this time. The more that you do that, you're gonna very clearly see. I feel like the energy is like it's that's what I'm getting. That's the feeling and the motion and the sound, the breeze. I feel the breeze. It's like we're clearing the fog out of the way so that you can very clearly see this is the problem. It's almost like if there's like this battle going on in front of you, but you can't quite make out like who's the bad guy, who's the good guy, like who should I trust, who shouldn't I trust. It's like spirit wants to come in and just clear the fog out of the way so you can clearly see this is who's battling, this is what's going on. And maybe it's like, I thought it was a battle and it's actually like a jury, it's like you're not seeing something clearly here. And a part of that is because you're being so exhausted within your own energy. And the only way that you're going to get out of this is by going inside of yourself, kind of isolating, taking time out, really going within and figuring out like, what makes me happy? What makes me feel good? Where should I be? Where should I go? What could I do? Like, what could I create? What could I become? it's opening up the possibility, because I feel the options are there for you, but you don't see them because you might be thinking with that one set track of a mind where it's like, well, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do it in this order, I have to do it at this time, now's not the right time to leave, something like that. But it's like the moment that you clearly see what you're not being fulfilled by, you clearly can look at a situation and be like, these are the things that are making me feel exhausted, these are the things that are not making me happy, that are making me want to walk away. I'm getting a lot of third eye energy here, Virgos, a lot of third eye energy. Some of you might be actually meditating, trying to open up your third eye chakra. I feel like for those of you that are doing that, it's working. There's a lot of I'm seeing a lot of purple, lots and lots of purple, okay? And it's like, yes, you're opening your third eye here, but there's something about the voice, the communication, there's something about the throat chakra that needs to be unblocked. That's what truly needs to be unblocked, because it's almost like you're getting the intuitive messages. You know what it is, but you're afraid to speak it. You're afraid to believe it. You're afraid of what it is that you're receiving. You're doubting it. You're not speaking the truth of what it is, even though you are getting it. But it's like some of you are so focused on receiving the message, the guidance, the understanding, the clarity. But it's like, no, we're giving that to you. But there's something with the throat chakra where it's not coming through. You're not allowing it. You're blocking the truth from being seen and spoken, even though you are receiving the truth. I hope that makes sense. But this is an energy where it's heavily giving me, like, if I identify everything that makes me unhappy in this situation, if I identify the reasons, if I really look at, like, why do I stay and why do I want to go, if I look at just that, sorry guys, I thought I brought some tissues over here. I've been having some sinus issues. Oh, how strange. I totally brought some. Give me a second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, look, I guess it's a good thing that I did get up, because there was a card in my chair that I didn't even notice. I didn't want my snot dribbling down while I'm talking to you guys. So the Page of Cups is also one of the cards that came out. Okay, so it's still giving me an energy of if I can clearly sit down and see, this is why I want to go, this is why I want to stay. Once I define that, that's when my options begin to open, because then I can start to see if these things are the things that make me feel unfulfilled, that make me feel unhappy, then where can I find them? Where can I go? What brings that happiness and fulfillment into my heart, into my mind, my space, my soul, my spirit? And then once you recognize that, that's when you can start to be like, this is what I want to do. This is what I could do. This is what would bring that energy in for me. And then you focus on just that, and then you can figure out what your next steps are going to be. And according to this, if you do that, the next option that you choose is going to feel so much more emotionally fulfilling than anything you've done before, because you're actually taking time to identify not what's the next, financial opportunity that's going to pay off, not the next, what's going to give me the shortest distance to work and make me work remote, unless that's your emotional fulfillment. But there's something here about tapping into yourself to really identify before you can transition out of the situation that you're in into an emotionally fulfilling situation. There's a transition period here where you have to go within and identify properly what makes me happy, what makes me unhappy. And once I identify that, then I can choose the right option for me moving forward. If you skip that transition period, you're repeating the cycle. You're going into a new situation that ends up the same way. You're going in a cycle at that point, because you're not taking the time to really look at what I've done, what keeps happening that makes me unfulfilled, that makes me unsuccessful, that makes me lethargic. Why does that emotion, why does that feeling keep coming up? And how can I, counteract it with something that's going to make me feel good, that's going to make me consistently feed me long term, not short term, but long term, okay? A lot of Virgos, you don't take time to stop and celebrate yourself when you achieve goals. And part of the reason, and I'm a Virgo myself, so I get it. And part of the reason is I strive off the feeling. It gives me pleasure to achieve goals. That's what fills me. That's what I keep getting fed by, is every time I accomplish a goal, every time I'm successful, I feel good about that. It doesn't even matter what it's about. I just feel good that I accomplished that goal. But what happens is, over the course of time, every time that I reach a goal, I have to set a next goal, because what I'm currently doing is actually not feeding and fulfilling me. It's the goal achieving piece that is fulfilling me. And what that does is it prevents me from being fulfilled the entire time until I reach that goal, and then really being able to sit in the energy and celebrate that goal and feel good and relax and feel awesome about myself. I have to quickly move to the next goal, because otherwise I start to feel unfulfilled. I start to feel that lack energy. I don't like what I'm doing. I'm not getting fulfilled by what I'm doing. All of a sudden it starts to come into my consciousness, right? So then it's like, what can I do? Okay, just got to set another goal. Now I got to work towards that goal and focus and tunnel in on that goal. Virgos are really good at doing this tunnel vision thing, and although that can create a lot of success and that works for you, it prevents you from seeing things in the situation that you're in of what does not fulfill me, of what does not feel good, because you just focus in on one thing and you go after it. So then you don't even realize, like, all of this is really a nuisance to me. All of this is really, like, difficult for me. It's actually making things a lot harder for me. I don't like where I'm at. I don't feel good about where I'm at. It lets people take advantage of you very easily as well, because it's almost like you have your blinders on. You can't see anything going on around you, okay? So that's your mid-monthly update, Virgo, is like you guys are going to be stepping into very soon a period of transition where you really, and part of this, like, lethargic energy, a part of that energy is pushing you inside yourself. It's forcing you to rest. Like, it's that burnout energy that I feel, but it's not actually burnout. It's really just your frequency does not vibrate on the same plane as your surroundings, as the people in your life, as the things that are going on around you. There's no longer a compatibility there, and it's draining you. It's taxing on your spiritual, your emotional, and your physical body at this point to continue doing that, okay? So Virgo, you guys have to go within. You have to really figure out what makes me feel better, and then make a decision based off of that, even if it seems outlandish. If that's what makes you feel good and fulfills you, then that's what you need to do, okay? Virgos, that is all that I have for you. We have the Hierophant on the end, on the bottom of the deck, so it's all about commitment. It's a higher level of commitment, but with connection to the heavens, with connection to spirit, a commitment that's going to guide you in the right direction, in the right path, okay? It's leveling up your energy towards where it needs to be. Sage and Rain, no. Put that down. Put that down. Go back to your room. No. Sorry, guys. No, you're not playing with that right now. No, you're not. No. So just said no. Go. Go. Okay. Next side we're going to do here. We're at 1842. Okay. Oh, that's for Sagittarius. 1842 Sagittarius. Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get into your energy here. Oh. Sorry. Sagittarius, thank you. Welcome. Glad you stopped by. Let's jump into your mid-monthly energy here. See what you need to know for the middle of March. I had a really strong inkling that I needed to do a reading for you guys a couple days ago, and the time just wasn't working out. I couldn't, every time I would try to sit down to record something or meditate, something would happen, and I just could not get the message to you, but it was really pinching at me that this Rain McGee, bring the water gun out here. Set it down. Leave it. Sorry guys, my kids are trying to take water guns and go outside with them. They think because I'm recording that I'm that distracted that I'm not going to know what they're doing. They're 4 and 5, so obviously they're not going outside by themselves. No, I kept getting the feeling that I needed to do a reading for you guys, and I just could not get it out. Like, things just kept happening that wouldn't let me do it. So I'm excited to be doing your reading now. So let's go ahead and jump into your energy, Sagittarius. I get like the energy is much lighter. I'm coming out of Virgo energy, and I'll tell you, this energy is much lighter that you're sitting in. It almost feels refreshing, renewing, revitalized energy. It feels very clear. It feels very good. It feels good, but it's very light. It's not heavy. It's almost as if you've had a renewal period. Maybe you went on vacation. Maybe you decluttered, did some energy cleansing. Your energy, Sagittarius, is feeling really clear, very clear, not heavy at all. What does Sagittarius need to know for the middle of March? Feels good. What does Sagittarius need to know for the middle of March? What does Sagittarius need to know for the middle of March? Okay. First card out is the Lovers. Sagittarius need to know for the middle of March. Whoop. Next card out here is the King of Coins. What does Sagittarius need to know for the middle of March? And the Queen of Coins. Ooh. Okay. Sagittarius, have you guys met someone or renewed something that feels absolutely perfect for you? Okay? Maybe that's why this energy is feeling very like clear and revitalized, because there's some kind of connection that you're having with someone that feels very good. It feels very clear. It feels like it should feel. It feels very good. Okay. We have Temperance, which is your energy, and Three of Coins working together. So you guys are healing each other. You and this person, whatever kind of connection this is, which definitely strong energy that could indicate a love energy here, because we do have the Lovers. It's like a choice, like a divine choice, choosing someone that you feel a very compatible thing with. And this deck has 3 different love cards, and this is like the healthy love card, okay? And then you also have the King and the Queen of Pentacles showing up together. So this is very much an energy of like you're coming together with this person, and a part of your energy, why it feels so clear and fresh, is I feel like you guys are giving each other the energy you need to heal each other back and forth. Okay, there's some kind of healing going on here. Is this a newer connection? That's weird. As soon as I asked that, they gave me grassroots. That's what I heard. Grassroots connection. It's a grassroots connection. I don't know what that means. I feel like grassroots don't go deep, but they are strong. And maybe that's what it's saying about this connection, is it doesn't go deep. It's not from the past. It hasn't, like, you guys haven't been connecting for a very long time. It's not a very, like, long-term, like, it's been in your life for a long time kind of connection to the point it's grown healthy roots, but it is very strong roots. And so this is like you connect with someone and immediately click with them, right? It's like healthy, strong, but not deep. Who is this person? If you haven't connected with this person, Sagittarius, you will be. Who is this person? Okay, sorry about that. Almost caught Capricorn, I don't know why. Sorry about that, Sagittarius. So it's almost like you and this person, like I said, you're sharing this mutual energy. It's very beautiful. It's very abundant. It's definitely collaborative, but it's like between this collaboration, there's some kind of like, it's creating this healing for you. It's creating a lot of renewal for you in your energy. Maybe not necessarily in your immediate surroundings, but definitely in your energy, okay? What else do we need to know for Sagittarius for the middle of March? We got 2 cards that came out. We have the Knight of Chalices, Knight of Cups. And then we have the 3 of Swords. And so it's like this person's really healing your heart. Like this is a lot of healing energy, and it's all surrounded by some kind of fulfillment, some kind of emotional fulfillment, or like impact this person is having on you. There's some kind of shared energy here where there's just a lot of healing going on, and it's giving me the same message over and over. So I don't know how much deeper I need to dive into this, but it's like the middle of March. Either you and this person have just connected, or you're about to connect with this person, but it's like you're actively working together. What are they working on? Show me the 3 of Pentacles. What are they? They're like spitting it at me. Like, you want to know? I'll tell you. We have Ace of Cups is what you're working on. The Fool is what you're working on, okay? It's like the energies that it has you working on. This is all about love. It's about a renewal within yourself. It's about it's just giving me a feeling of like the gunk is being scooped out. Like someone is helping you scoop out all this gunk that you've held into your heart, that you've held into your energy, your body. They're just scooping it out and throwing it away. And it's creating like a lot of renewal. It's creating a lot of new energy. Page of Coins. It's something that you can invest in, that you can trust. It's going to build and become very strong. There's a lot of stability here, a lot of trust, patience, stability, collaboration, okay? With that King and the Coins being here together like this. Anything else that Sagittarius needs to know? I don't know. They're telling me to pull a time card here. I don't know what we're measuring time for, but maybe the time will be significant. Show me what middle of March for Sagittarius. 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 What does Sagittarius need to know for the middle of March? Give me a date for the middle of March. Give me a date for the middle of March. This week wanted to flip over. What does Sagittarius need to know for the middle of March? Just not work patch. Show me the middle of March for Sagittarius. I feel like there's something with a time, within a year wanted to flip over. There's something about a timepiece. I don't know what this timepiece is going to indicate, but there's something about something of time that's going to really resonate for you, Sagittarius. It's going to make you understand something or know something, or you're going to be like, oh, yep, that's my reading because it's got this time card in here. There's something with time, but they're not telling me what exactly, like how this will resonate for you, but it's something with time. Okay. Don't wait around. That's what we have. Don't wait around. So maybe it's like that's funny because it's not even like an actual piece of time. It's more like an advice card. So that makes more sense. And then it has an April on the bottom. And as you know, April is next month, so it's coming up. But don't wait around is like, it's almost like an indicator of like, don't wait to be with this person. Don't wait around to pursue a relationship. Don't wait around in something that you're in before you get this. Because it is timed. It's timed as in like, it feels like you and this person are actively working on something, yes, but maybe you're not speaking like the truth of how you feel. Maybe the emotions are not being shared, but there's something with don't wait around. Like, don't wait around for this opportunity to come to you. Go seek it. Don't wait around for this opportunity to manifest into love. Tell them how you feel. Pursue it. Create that, right? It's something with time. But again, I don't know how that's going to resonate for all of you, but it's just a time. It's a time. There's something with time here, something about timing. And the Temperance card is timing as well. It's divine timing. So maybe this door is open and then it's going to be closed. It's going to be gone. And that could be in April. You know, in April, if you don't act on this, by April time, it's going to be gone. You know, this person might find someone new, or they might partner up with something new, or they might create or build something different than like what you could contribute to. Something like that. Something with the time piece here, okay? Sagittarius, that's all I have for you for your monthly reading. I hope that really helped for you to enjoy the rest of your March. Thank you for joining us. Let's go ahead and jump into, we have Pisces next. We are right at 30. 29 for Pisces. Pisces, thank you for joining us for your mid-March reading. We are just going to pick up on whatever energies want to present themselves or come through here. I have a little bit of cold, so just work with me here. Work with me. My sinuses are a little funky today. I feel very stuffy. Could just be the changing of seasons. I don't know, but, you know, it is what it is. What does Pisces need to know for the middle of March? Hold on. There's a message that's coming through for you guys. Well, it's hot. This is like an old honey jar. Instead of throwing these away, once I use all the honey out of them, I put tea into it because then I get all the little pieces of honey that are left in there. It works well. Nice and sweet. Pisces, your energy, as soon as I close my eyes, it's weird. I see the Star, I see the Hangman, and the Knight of Swords. Star, Hangman, Knight of Swords. There's some kind of message that wants to come through, though, like not a message through the cards, like a... I see wood. I see like chopped, it's not chopped wood. It's almost like this wood was built into planks. Like it was going to, it's like building wood. Like we're going to build a house with this wood. And then we have the Star, the Hanged Man, the Knight of Swords. Quickly communicating something about like a dream, something you want to build, something you want to create, but not knowing how to communicate it, not knowing what to say. I get there's a certainty that this is what you want to do, but there's some kind of block here about saying it. There's this energy of like how do I articulate that? There's an energy of I know this is what I want to do, but how can I possibly tell them and they understand to the extent that I want to do it, they understand that. Like they feel how I feel about it. Okay, weird. Okay, so there's my eyes immediately got drawn to a picture. I bought it at an art show and it's behind the camera here. And what it is, it feels very, very, very direct message to your reading here, Pisces. But this is an image of it's a pregnant woman that is doing the yoga pose where she's upside down, she's doing a handstand essentially, she's on her forearms and she has her legs up in the air and you see the baby inside of her belly. And in the upper right-hand corner is like the universe, and it has the moon. And as you look down and go towards the bottom, it's like a whirlpool of the universe, of like energy, of stars. And then it has an identical whirlpool inside of the sea and the ocean on the left side. And as you go up, it goes into the sky and into the heavens with the earth, not the earth, but into the heavens, like the clouds. And then it turns into the heavens. And it's something about the Hangman, the Star, the Knight of Swords. I don't know. It's not coming through clearly. It doesn't want to be said, but it needs to be said. It doesn't want to be spoken. There's an energy here of like, I don't want to say it. I don't want to speak it. I don't want that to be true. I don't want that to, I hear ruin our friendship. I hear, I don't want that to come alive. I don't want that to become true. There could be something involving a baby here, a pregnancy here, a birth of something new here, a birth of a new relationship. I'm not getting a lot of ending energy. I just get something new, something transforming. It's something being not quite manifested, but something being energized. It's being released. Let's just see what comes out in the cards, Pisces, and maybe it'll make that a little bit easier to figure out what that message is here. But I'm heavily getting Star, Hangman, Knight of Swords. Star, Hangman, Knight of Swords. Okay, first card out is we'll add that. We have the Lovers. There's 3 different kinds of lover cards in this deck. This specific Lovers card is about... this specific one is about 2 people finding each other almost. They're not together. They're not in a love relationship, but they're almost in a energetic way finding each other, okay? Matching each other, building and creating the love through the shared energy here. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles. And then we have the 10 of Cups, ending it with the 9 of Cups. There is something here, Pisces, where it's like there is an energetic alignment that is happening, that is being, it's not being created, it's not being manifested because it already exists, but it's almost like it's being revived, it's being discovered. It's already been there. It's been here in front of you. It's been here this whole time, but you've been on different energy vibrations, and so you could not match it. It's like as if I'm creating a puzzle, and this is what they're giving me to explain it easier. If I'm creating a puzzle and I'm taking a laser and I'm cutting out each piece of that puzzle, I'm not done cutting out every piece of the puzzle, even though I already know what each piece of the puzzle will look like. Like maybe I drew it on the puzzle, so I know that all the pieces align and come together, but I haven't quite cut all of them out yet. So if you look at it before it's done, it's like, this makes no sense. How does the puzzle come together? And it's because I'm not done cutting the pieces out. I have to finish cutting all the pieces out before I can be like, okay, it's a puzzle, and now the puzzle is completed. But then there's a side energy of like, once the puzzle is completed, now we can fully see how the pieces come together. Now I can fully understand, like I'm looking at this huge chunk of a puzzle that has not been cut out yet, and I'm trying to figure out, how does that make sense? Because you have all these puzzle pieces over here that have been cut out. They're all these small individual. It's like you're only getting half the story. You're only seeing half of the reality that is there in front of you. And there's a misalignment between like that Hanged Man and that Star energy. There's a misalignment here, Pisces, of like, on one hand, it's everything I've ever wanted. It's a dream come true. It's something that I want to pursue. It's something I want to have. It makes me feel so good. On the other hand, it doesn't make sense. I don't understand it. It doesn't work. It's something that I don't want to pursue. It's something I don't want to fall into it because anything could happen. It's so unclear. There's so much unclarity here. There's so much confusion. There's so much fog and dust here. But I know how I feel, but I can't fully trust how I feel because it's so unclear. It doesn't make sense. And it's like now, the middle of March, there's something happening where the puzzle's being completed. And now you can see how every little piece comes together to create the puzzle because it's finally done. You're finally able to align, and through that alignment, there is a fast decision. There's a fast clarity. There's a quick understanding mentally of what the situation is and how you feel about it and what you want to do about it. It's like it just clicks. All of a sudden it clicks and you're like, whoa. Like that's the energy I keep getting, whoa. Like it just clicks and you're just like, where did that clarity come from? Why could I not have that clarity before? And it's like, because it wasn't ready. It wasn't done. It wasn't time for you to see the clarity of it. Sorry guys, like I said, my sinuses are messing with me, so bear with me. I got tissues on standby, okay? It's like this is the kind of clarity that you get, Pisces, where you're like, that clarity is so clear. How could I have not seen it before? Why did I struggle so much to understand this? And it's like, because it wasn't time for you to understand it. There is something about divine time. There is something about it was already there in your face the entire time, but it wasn't ready for you to see it. It had to be the right time, the right situation, the right things had to have happened already before we could show you and reveal it to you. Because if you've seen it prematurely, if you understood it prematurely, if you got the clarity too early, it's still an incomplete puzzle, and so you couldn't do anything with it. So then you would doubt it. It's something like that. But this definitely could be a love situation, and if it's not a love situation, it's something that you're doing where it's like an epiphany of like, this is what I need. This is what I've wanted. This is what I need to create. It's just a sudden, honest, truthful, clear image of like, it was in front of me the whole time. How did I not see this? Why did I not see this? And then we have 9, 10, 9 here as well. So 999 could definitely be something that you guys have been seeing a lot, or 919, okay? Or even 909. But there's something here where it's just like, it was always there, Pisces. It was always there, but it wasn't the right time for you to notice it. But now you're noticing it, and what you notice is this is everything I've wanted. This is completeness. This and a part of the reason why you're noticing it now is because you're energetically aligned with it, or you're aligning with it. So now you can finally see it. And because you can finally see it, that means you can finally be successful in this energy. So as soon as you recognize whatever this is for you, Pisces, as soon as you recognize it, things just happen. It happens. And it's not like so fast that your head spins and you're like, oh God, I don't know if I can keep up. It's like, no, everything just falls into alignment. Like I just see dominoes or like building blocks just like falling into a box, but in perfect order, in perfect stature, in perfect alignment. Everything just, it's like a straight and narrow, like on target. Everything aligns at the same time because you shot the target at the right time, and so it hit everything at once. It's that kind of energy here. Does Pisces need to know anything else for the middle of March? Does Pisces need to know anything else for the middle of March? Okay, they're telling me to pull from one of the other decks, so give me one moment. Well, I guess we'll transition. They're like, nope, that's the last message. So this is going to be a spiritual ability kind of deck, okay? So it has a bunch of different like psychic gifts and spiritual gifts, emotional gifts, mental gifts, just gifts and abilities, okay? And I feel like with this spiritual alignment with you, with your energy finally coming in and matching, there is something that you, the reason why you were able to notice it at this time and energetically align at this time is there is some kind of gift or ability that you have built and created or opened access to. I'm hearing from the full moon in Virgo. Was that a full moon or was that a new moon? I don't even know. But there was a full moon or a new moon in Virgo, but they're telling me the full moon in Virgo, you tapped into and accessed some kind of energy here that created like a gift or ability for you. And because that was created, that was the catalyst of the energy aligning here for you, Pisces. That was the catalyst of the start, the start of all of this aligning and you noticing it at the right time, you being able to take action at the exact right time. There's some kind of energy you tapped into here, Pisces, and I don't know how, but they just keep telling me the full moon in Virgo, full moon in Virgo. What do we have for Pisces? Middle of March. Sorry, sinuses, guys. What do we have for Pisces, the middle of March? What do we have for Pisces, the middle of March? What do we have for Pisces for the middle of March? What do we have for Pisces, the middle of March? There's a card that flipped over in here. If I run into it, I'll pull it. Yep, we sure did. Knowing. You have the ability to connect on a deeper level with people and talk in ways they feel heard. Being able to penetrate their veil often leaves people feeling vulnerable. So Pisces, there might have been something where you created some kind of communication, whether it was like spiritual communication, like divine, like with spirit, with source, with angels, or you actually spoke with someone here, like in the 3D, but you chose, and I remember doing a reading for you guys about this a while ago. I can't remember what month it was in. Maybe it was the February readings, but it was like you're learning how to communicate in a completely different way. Like you're learning how to access a new way of communication that opens up a lot of doors for you, where it's not like an emotional communication, it's some other kind of communication. Like you're figuring it out how to do it. And so this could be that showing up here, where it's like you're communicating with someone in a way that you've never communicated before, and because you're choosing to approach that communication in a different way and to understand it in a different way, it's like you're seeing behind the lies, you're seeing straight into the soul, you're recognizing the truth, you're not taking what's being said, you're taking the true energy of what's being communicated here, and you're able to actually take that and manipulate it so that you can understand what's happening, what's truly happening. So there could have been someone that was really manipulative around you. There could have been a lot of lies, a lot of secrets, but it's like in some way, some form, you were able to penetrate that wall beyond the lies, beyond the secrets, beyond anything that was hidden, and you were able to tap into what's behind that. And it gave you some kind of clear understanding and truth about something that then became the catalyst of you aligning energetically with something here, like truly understanding what you need to do. And then it's creating a lot of abundance, a lot of emotional fulfillment here. Once you act on it. So once you energetically align, you understand what it is. It's like, bam, you act on it, and there is a lot of beautiful energy that is then manifested and created from you acting on it here, Pisces. Beautiful energy. I love it. That is all that I have for you for the month of March, Pisces. I hope that helped. I hope it excited you. It feels like very good energy. I feel a lot of positive, optimistic energy. When I read the energy, the way that it feels is it's almost like a gradient, a gradient scheme of color. I think that's what it's called, like a color gradient, right? Where it's like you could start off dark blue, and then like it just slowly like transitions into a light blue, right? But it's got each color in there that transitions. That's what I feel energetically for you. Is it's like you're starting in some defined place here, but then all of a sudden it's like that defined place gets lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter as your energy starts to lift up. You become more optimistic, you become more energetic, you become more happy, more fulfilled, more excited. It's like you started somewhere where that wasn't happening, but slowly, bit by bit, because of what's happening here in March, it's like those energies are coming back to you, okay? It's like a color gradient is like the energy that I'm picking up for you, Pisces. Okay, next one we have here is Taurus. Taurus, we're starting at 4830, okay? 4830, what do we need to know for Tauruses? Taurus, if you're returning, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, as well as your likes, your subscribes. I love the comments and being able to interact and engage with you all. It makes my day and these readings worthwhile for me, okay? We're not going to take that just because I'm still trying to shake up the energy here from the Pisces that I just did. So, we got kids just randomly running around here. Sorry, Taurus. My kids be running around the house, like sneaking running around the house, and I'd be like, did I just see that out the corner of my eye? And it's like one of them running somewhere, and I'm like, what's happening? Where are they running to? Okay, so I shuffled these wrong, so some of them are upside down, but just so you know, I don't read reversals. I'm trying to make sure I don't have too many upside down. Taurus, let's go ahead and run into your energy here and see what we got going on. Immediately, there's something with the throat chakra. I immediately have pain there, and not like a sore throat kind of pain, like a pain like this is heavily blocked. There's also a pain in my third eye, letting me know that is very blocked. These two energies are blocked, and usually the heart and the throat are the two that get blocked together, but sometimes it can be the throat and the third eye. For you, I don't get the heart is blocked. I mean, it could be, but it feels more inactive than blocked. But there's definitely a block with the throat chakra as well as the third eye chakra here. I feel like the energy that you're in right now is overall, it's dull. It's dull, so it's not... I'm tapping more, it's weird, I'm tapping more into your chakra energies than anything right now, and that's what feels dull, is these chakra energies. So it's like beyond the throat and beyond the third eye, those are actively blocked, but it's almost like the other chakras just feel dull, like they need to be renewed, they need to be cleansed, they need to have some positivity like thrown into them, some healing and love energy thrown into them, because they feel dull, like they're operating at a very low percentage here. They're not helping you right now. It feels dull. I feel like you feel when you've eaten a lot of junk food and then you crash. That's the energy that I'm getting right now. Like you've eaten a lot of junk food. It was great while you did it, but then now comes the crash. Now you're crashing because you overindulged in something and all of a sudden it's gone and now you're crashing from it. Okay, there's a crash energy here, and it directly involves your third eye and your throat chakra. Okay, it's like you don't want to see the truth, you don't want to see the truth of the situation, you're blocking out the messages that are coming in from the situation. Like whatever it is that you overindulged on and now you're crashing from it, it's like you're not trying to see it, you're not trying to entertain it, you don't want to believe it, you don't want to be a part of it, something like that. It's very much an energy of like it's almost like you're choosing to block these chakras because you're not ready to face the information that you would get if they were open. The other chakras feel dull though because it's a crash. It's like my system is crashing because I no longer have something, or I had too much of something. It's that kind of energy. So let's go ahead and use the tarot and jump in here for you, Taurus. What does Taurus need to know for the middle of March? What does Taurus need to know for the middle of March? What does Taurus need to know for the middle of March? Sorry if you hear any construction outside. What does Taurus need to know for the middle of March? Making me wait on this one. What does Taurus need to know for the middle of March? It had a flipper, but it didn't come out. If I come by it again, we'll pull it. What does Taurus need to know for the middle of March? What does Taurus need to know for the middle of March? Wow, I feel very drained. What does Taurus need to know for the middle of March? We have the Knight of Coins, we have the King of Coins, and we have the Two of Coins. An energy of money, 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 money. A lot of money on your mind here, Taurus. A lot of financial stability, a lot of growth. Want to see what's this Two of Coins? Whoa. Not going to take all of those. The Devil, that's not the Devil. That's weird. We won't speak on it until I need to. Show me the Two of Coins. You're definitely in your energy, Taurus. You're definitely in the energy of stability, of finances. That's where your focus is. Show me Two of Coins. Thank you. Two of Coins by the Chariot. Taurus, it's almost like I've invested slowly into something here. There is some kind of investment that you've been making, Taurus, And it's been over time. It's been a lot over time, okay? It's not like an investment where it's like, I'm hoping to get rich off of this quickly. It's like, no, this has been a long, drawn out journey. I've dedicated a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of thought, a lot of patience into it, a lot of strategy into it. I've nurtured it. I've pursued this same path for a very long time, and it's finally led me into this energy of being the King of Pentacles. So now that I'm the King of Pentacles, it's like I don't have to maybe put in as much work, as much energy as I used to. I get my returns a lot faster. I have more options. I don't have to focus down the same path. I now have multiple paths in front of me. I'm making more money. I have elevated myself, right? But it's like once you got to this point of elevation, all of a sudden it's like when you transition into this King of Coins energy here, there's something here with like, but now I have to choose. I have to decide. Do I want to keep moving forward in this or not? There's some other option here that you're thinking about, Taurus. It didn't show up because you're not considering it as strongly as you are a different option. But I definitely get like love over money. I don't know why I'm getting that. Love over money. Right now you're more money centered. You're more money focused. But there is like an option. Maddie, hey, stop it. Stop. There is an option here where it's like you can either continue to grow and build. There is an option where you can continue to grow and build your finances, your stability. It's like you're definitely on the track of becoming an emperor. It's leading you there, but there's something that's stopping you that's like, do I keep chasing the money? Do I keep chasing the money? Do I keep chasing the money? And you're questioning it, and I feel like that's what you're blocking with your throat and your third eye is like you want to chase the money. You want to make the choice to chase the money, but you know, like there's an energy that keeps seeping in where it's like you have to question it. And you're not quite seeing or understanding why you're questioning it, because you know that you want to follow the money trail here, but it's like because you've actively chosen to block out, you've actively chosen to block out your throat and your third eye here, and because you've done that, you're not getting a clear message on like why you're questioning if you should keep chasing the money here, because there's an energy here that's like slightly seeping in just enough to make you question it. And I feel like this energy is love. Like you've blocked out messages of love somehow. I can dive in to try to recognize what this is that's happening here. But it's like the energy is not present enough that I can get a firm hold on it. But we can explore and try to see, okay? We can try. We can try. Yeah, we'll see what we can get. But yeah, I know love is not on the table here, but I feel that you're blocking out some kind of love energy here because you're like, I want to focus on the money. Like mentally, this is where I want to go. But it's like a little energy hand stops you and it's like, Taurus. But should you follow the money? Should you follow the money? And you're like, why am I questioning this? I know this is what I want. Why am I questioning this? Obviously this is what I want. And it's like, but is it what you want? Are you going to let us in? Is it what you want? And it's because you've actively blocked off like the ability to see what this is. It could be a Queen of Wands here. That's what just fell out. A Queen of Wands from your past that's still kind of lingering on the outskirts of your energy here. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Who is this Queen of Wands to Taurus? This could be someone that's they're very passionate, they're very confident. They're very charismatic, they're fun, they're loving, they're intriguing, and it has, to clarify, is the Three of Coins. This is someone that can, even though they're in this, they're not matching that Queen of Pentacles energy, but they absolutely can. This is someone who knows how to work hard, who knows how to build and create, to manifest things. Who is this Queen of Wands to Taurus? Who is this Queen of Wands to Taurus? Just someone very confident. They don't chase, they don't fight for anything. They just attract it. They build it, right? Oh, sorry, these are, I knew I had some backwards here. We have the King of Cups. We have the Lovers, and there's 3 different kinds of lovers. This is a lovers. This is the Lovers card where it's like energetically they're coming into alignment. Energetically they're matching each other. And then we have Page of Coins. This is someone that you have a lot of strong emotion for, even though you're blocking it out. It's like you know how you feel about this person, and you do love them. You have a love space for them. You have love energy for them. You're very sure of that. You're very grounded in that energy. Grounded as in, like, I know for a fact, I don't question that. You feel like you and this person are aligned, like you can be together, you are meant to be together in a way. You feel like you could be together and it would work out very well. This is someone that you want to invest in. So why is Taurus blocking them? Why is Taurus blocking the Queen of Wands? Why is Taurus blocking or ignoring that Queen of Wands energy? Why is Taurus blocking or ignoring the Queen of Wands energy here? Why is Taurus blocking or ignoring the Queen of Wands? Why is Taurus blocking or ignoring the Queen of Wands? And we got 2 here, the Fool and the 10 of Wands. You feel like it would be really difficult to start something new. Something could have happened between you two where you're just like, it's difficult and damn near impossible to even imagine how you could start off something new, how you could come together, how you could build, how there's something about like have a new beginning together, like being able to actually come together, to be together. There's something wherein you're blocking it because you don't see it as, like, it's not that you don't want it, but you're looking at it like, no, it's damn near impossible to make it happen, and so I'm just gonna focus on my money. I'm gonna focus on building. I'm gonna focus on, you know, my stability, my finances, my goals, my future, because this is damn near impossible to bring together. It's impossible to make it work. It doesn't, there's too much stuff that has to happen. There's too many things in the way. There's too much energy here that needs to be cleared. It's like impossible to bring this together and make it successful. And so it's almost an energy of giving up. Taurus, you've given up. You've just given up. That's what it feels like. You've given up. And I'm not saying that's right or wrong at all. I'm just saying that's what the energy feels like, is like, this is too difficult. It's too hard. It's too much. There's just a lot there that feels like it's impossible. I don't feel like you're hopeless. I feel like you're not, it's not an energy of being hopeless, because you still love them, you know you love them, you want to be with them, you want to invest with them, but you just feel like it's impossible to make it happen. Like, no matter what I do, it doesn't work. No matter what they do, it doesn't work. The timing is always off. There's always stuff in the way. There's always like issues and challenges. What does Taurus need to know about this in the middle of March? What does Taurus need to know about this energy for the middle of March? What does Taurus need to know about this energy in the middle of March? What does Taurus need to know? Don't do that. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Two of Wands in Judgment. I feel like the reason this is coming out now, is because it's saying that for I don't know how long. I don't know like what the context of your communication with this person is. I feel like because you're actively blocking the energy, you're probably not talking to this person either. Like you're probably not in conversation with them. And I feel like what it's trying to let you know is there's been enough time apart. At this point, you guys have both kind of been guarded from each other. You put up your own guards and have blocked each other in a way. But you've both been like, how do I say that? You both have your wall up towards each other long enough that there's been healing that has occurred because you've been apart, and it's letting you know there's been enough healing that has occurred that you could actually move this forward and give it another chance, and it could be more successful this time. There's enough time apart, there's enough healing where if you tried to put this together, if your energies came together, it could actually work. Like this is a good time to have a second chance if you want that. This is a good time to plan a future together, to come into partnership together. We have these 6 of coins. There's a lot of energy of like, you can make this happen. There's an equal give and exchange here. There can be an equal, I invest in you and you invest in me. It's like there's been enough time apart that your guys' energies have both kind of shifted enough and healed enough that now you could actually focus on building and working together towards a future instead of maybe focusing on like whatever's happened or had happened. I don't know. Anything else Taurus needs to know? Nope, that's good. Okay. We do have the King of Wands here on the bottom to match that Queen of Wand energy. So I feel like you changed your energy. At one point, you guys could have matched energies, but you changed your energy when you started to feel like this is just too challenging, it's just too difficult. You changed your energy to focus on something else, so then you weren't technically like an energetic match anymore. But it's like if you wanted to entertain this again, if you wanted to invest in it again, you guys would quickly align to the same energy. You would quickly become an energetic match for each other. You just got to give it the time and the space, which you guys both have. And so now is the time that you could come together and make this happen. Okay? Taurus, that's all I have for you for the month of March. I hope this helped. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the future. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Next time we're going to dive into here is Cancer. Right at, you know what? We're going to pause. We're going to pause it.